Yeah, a lot of people, though, I'll tell you this about myself, a lot of people, when they see me, they try to guess my race, try to figure out what I am. So I tell you guys, I'm half white, half Asian, but it's not always easy to tell. Like, sometimes people get mad at me because I don't speak Spanish. Like, one time this guy was like, "Don't even speak Spanish, man? What kind of a beaner are you?" It's like, I guess you could say I'm a soy beaner? I've heard this one too. It's like, "Don't you want to get with your roots, man? Speak Spanish, get with your roots." I'm like, my roots are made of ginseng. If I want to go with my roots, I'll go home to watch Rush Hour 2. Those are my roots. So, yeah, I actually get that from just about every light brown race out there, which is actually where I get my street name, which is Brown Rice. But sometimes if I really want to confuse people, what I'll do is I'll talk with an accent. You know, like, "It's really nice to meet you, blokes." People be like, "I didn't know England had Mexicans." How do they get over there? His parents must have been some real good swimmers. I found out something weird, though. I found out that the American Idol's tour is sponsored by Pop-Tarts. So that's weird, you know. Yeah, that's a bad choice. You know, what if they did that with all of their concerts? You know, you would have, "It's the Ruben Studdard Tour, brought to you by Weight Watchers." "Coming soon to your town, Clay Aiken, brought to you by Juicy Fruit." Can't do that. I just like the kid, though. I don't have a problem with the gays. I think we should let them do what they want, because even if you disagree, think about it this way. Our planet today is suffering from an overpopulation problem. You get some gays together, they're not going to reproduce. That's being green. Yeah, I don't call that gay, I call that environmentally friendly. And that's very good. So I've noticed that prescription drugs today have like way too many side effects. You know, like me, I have acid reflux, so I take Nexium. Works great, but it gives me diarrhea. So I take Zolnorm. That makes me depressed, so I take Zoloft, and that has a sexual side effect, so I take Viagra. Works great, but it gives me acid reflux. Nice, you guys are a smart crowd. That doesn't always work. I'm glad you guys are laughing, though, because somebody once told me that every time you laugh, you add 7 seconds to your life. I think that's great, unless you burn to death. Yeah. So I hope you don't burn to death. You know? That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, thanks. So I am a 34-year-old man, but I still love video games. Like I play them all. I love it. I got my PlayStation 3. I got my Xbox 360. It's great. My wife hates it. She is angry. Like she won't even touch my Wii. Glad you guys got that one. So, yeah, things are good, though. Here we are in the year 2010. We are living in the future. Like, I don't know if you guys knew that, but we are. Because I remember as a kid growing up in the 80s, like every science fiction movie would be based on right now. You would see those movie trailers, they'd be like, in the year 2010. After the Third World War. Be like, whoa, that's just within my lifetime, I'm gonna see that. But it's not like that. You know, if they made a more accurate movie, it would have gone like this. In the year 2010, the Mohawk is back. And so is the recession. depressing, you know, about the mohawk and everything. It really is. So, yeah, I watch the news a lot. I found out on the news that more and more people are choosing to become born-again virgins. It's not a joke. No, these people have decided, they've had sex before and they decide they want to be virgins again, so they stop and they're born again. And now my wife is doing this. Yeah, I am not happy. Because apparently I'm doing it too. She keeps telling me she's saving herself, you know. I don't know what for, probably someone special. You've got to respect that. It takes some strength. So, marriage is good though. Families are good, I got kids, but I noticed that some people kind of overdo it with that. You know, like a lot of people that got their minivans with those stickers on the back. You know, it's got like mom and dad, like 7 kids. I think they need to make those for single people. You know, like you could have a guy just smiling, holding a beer, just. That'd be pretty good, you know? Then he gets like a serious girlfriend, you just paste him there right next to him. Then maybe things go bad, you just cross her out. Yeah, I'm actually half white, half Taiwanese, but no, I was not made in Taiwan. Because people ask that like it's funny, you know, they'll be like, dude, so were you made in Taiwan? It's like, no, you're from Arkansas, were you made at a family reunion? It was tough growing up though, it was easier to tell as a kid, and apparently kids like to make fun of Asians. You know, they would always come up to me, they'd be like, did I just say something? In your language? Like, yeah, you just called your mother a filthy whore. Then they would beat me up. My mom was tough, you know, she would say anything to convince me to get better grades. You know, like, Michael, how can you get to grade like a white boy? Like, Ma, you know I am half white. So, no, you're not. He's not your real father. Shh. Yeah, I don't know, she was crazy. She used to make up holidays, you know, like she told me that the month of May is a special time for celebrating Chinese heritage. She called it Cinco de Mayo. So I noticed when you grow up in a bilingual family, you gotta watch both languages. Because I don't speak Mandarin Chinese, but my mom does, and she would use that against me. She'd be talking to her friends in English. Oh, Michael doing better in school. Suddenly it would change. Michael ni chuang. My dad would say, I think she just called you a filthy whore. And then he would beat me up. Very strange. No, I love Asian food though. I love Japanese food. You know, I love to watch the Japanese chefs that cook the food real fast right in front of you. You know, the whole. But I think what would be really cool is to see like the Japanese chef who gets laid off and is forced to work in the school lunch line. What's Sloppy Joe. That could be all right, you know? I have noticed one thing though, apparently Asian women are hot. You know, because my white friends will say that all the time. You know, they'll be like, ooh, look at her, she is Asian, that is so hot. But it's never the other way around. You know, like I don't see women out there going, ooh, look at him, he is Asian, that is so hot. He looks like he's good with computers. It's got the body of a 12-year-old.